Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Mutual Energy Check. Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Forgive the rain, it's a monsoon outside, so I don't know if that's going to let up. Let's get an oracle card for the masculine, please. And I'm going to just move that out of the way. Let's get an oracle card for the masculine, please. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Maybe just being wise in maybe turning the blind eye to change. Mutually, we have infinity, near completion of cycles. It's too many. Uh-oh. And that one flew out. Let's see what that is, because that was a shame. Epiphany. I'm going to keep that one since that one flew. Infinity, going through cycles, near completion of cycles. It's just something that goes on and on and on. I'm getting a little bit of masculine being resistant to change from that card as well. Feminine finding her stability with the light bulb moment, epiphany, a moment of clarity, aha moment. Let's talk about it. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. 3 monkeys. How we feeling today, masculine? Holding back. Again, turning that blind eye, resistant to change. There's some resistance there at the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe saving money, trying to earn money, holding back from offering love. Resisting, again, maybe being refurbable, maybe being wise. So it just depends on how you look at it. How are we feeling today, masculine? Temperance, trying to balance things out, being patient, mixing fire and water, making sure things don't get too hot, things don't get too cold. Yes, being patient for reconciliation. 3 of Cups, emotional harmony, coming together. He's holding back, though. I have patience, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, lack mentality, maybe having that fear of abandonment. Yeah. Being left out in the cold with success. Maybe he's trying to overcome being the abandonment issue. Let's get that one flipped. I saw that. Not putting in work, not putting effort, not paying attention to details. Let's see. Maybe deceptive, sneaking away. Choosing a path, choosing a direction. Different direction for this connection with truth and clarity, honesty, passionate in the beginning, slow movement, conflict within this relationship, because there is conflict. He's trying to balance things out. Opening up to love, following emotions intuitively, knowing what he feels. So it's like he knows that he's feeling that nervous energy surrounding commitment. Not putting any work, not putting any effort, sneaking away, being deceptive, going off to sneaking away to go be happy or find his own happiness, or even just to become enlightened, right? That may be some outside energies. Abandoning a situation was a success. We'll see what's going on the inside, because somehow getting the patience about reconciliation, trying to temper things out emotionally by just being friendly, because I'm still getting celebration, the victory and success, but they're not putting in the work, not putting in effort, sneaking away to be happy. It's like being deceptive, putting on, I don't know, the Seven of Swords and the Sun. It's like faking happiness. We'll see. We'll clarify what's going on the inside. Epiphany. Alright, for feminine, we have High Priestess, that inner knowing, what's going on, following intuition, moving in silence, more moon energy, moving in silence, following intuition through the unknown, the unseen, those deep emotions, those deep feelings, knowing what you're moving through, taking a leap of faith, taking that risk. Okay. Taking risks towards long-term success and stability. Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, wounded warrior, guarded, defensive, persevering, overcoming, being mentally stuck, trying to think through some things, overcoming that, some burdens, some heavy loads that you're carrying. Avoid burdens, carrying a burden, avoiding a tower, carrying the weight of this relationship. Not quite clear about a passionate new beginning, about things getting started, about creating. Not clear on that. It's like she's trying to gain clarity on that till she gets an epiphany. So she can make a judgment call about Ten of Cups and stability, mastering her material world. So until she's clear, it's like she understands that until she is clear, she's going to avoid things from crumbling. Being discerning, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, discerning about her emotions, her feelings about this connection. Moving on to calmer waters, taking action, getting downloads, getting clarity about small offers, and actually being disciplined in the direction she chooses. So it's like so with the Tower and the Ace of Swords in reverse, but then we have the Epiphany. Both of these can be epiphanies. The Ace of Swords and the Tower, but they're in the reverse, but we have the Epiphany card. Give me a second. Because we still have the Moon. It's like she's moving, using her intuition. She's thinking things through. She's carrying the burden of the relationship at this time. It's like he's masculine sneaking away to just be happy, abandoning, dropping burdens, leaving things out in the cold was a success, so he can temper himself in order to come back together, holding back this Ace of Cups, holding back emotions, turning a blind eye. So again, that's what it appears outwardly. Feminine's moving in silence, taking leap of faith so she can gain long-term success and stability, whether it be financially, in the material world, job, living situation, home, status, all that stuff is involved with the Ten of Pentacles. And then you have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior, guarded, defensive, battle weary, done been through the ringer, right? And still mentally stuck, mentally trapped, carrying the burden, trying to avoid things from just basically dropping the load, unclear, maybe even some confusion with the Ace of Swords in reverse, but wanting a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start, wanting to put these down, because you gotta, the putting the wands down to get that Ace, Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle, the completion, wanting to put that down, needing to drop those burdens, having a lot going on, and all the while still wanting that new beginning to get started, to create. So she's coming to some conclusions, I see. Let's get some infinity. Infinity. Going through cycles, going within, going in hermit mode, going to gain enlightenment, some wisdom about emotional loss, disappointment, sadness, grieving. There's some mental conflict still. Cycles. It's here we go again. It's more of that. It's like here we go again. Going within. Yeah. Maybe sabotaging this ego. Mental conflicts. Yet optimistic about embarking on that new journey. The Five of Swords, mental conflict, winning at all costs, hopeful to get things started, to get things going, creative spark, adventurous, outgoing energy, right? And let's see, patiently waiting. Waiting for this connection. I think you both are waiting for the connection to come through, to make a choice in love. Waiting for each other, waiting. Yeah, because at this time you're being independent. I think you both are being patient for each other, being patient with the cycles of the mental conflict, emotional loss, emotional disappointment, being hopeful, being optimistic, all the while being independent and stable and secure on your own, just fine. Ready to take action, getting downloads, getting information. Let's get one more for that. Stand still while you're not moving. So things aren't moving at all. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a stop, stagnate energy. It's like we're not moving anywhere. We're not progressing. Yeah. King of Swords. We have to make a decision here on how to go. We're going to miss opportunities until we balance things out. Control our actions and actually take control. Be a leader. Step up and to take some action swiftly. In order for a new cycle to begin, we gotta emotionally walk away from our obsession about coming together, because there's conflict and juggling, options being weighed. We need to actually nurture the relationship. We need to take care of it. Okay. So it's like things are moving fast. We need to actually nurture it, for it to grow, be fertile, for expansion, for They already said that for things to grow and be more expansive. But yeah, no. Again, when pentacles come out, I think of always plants and growth, because those are the seeds that we have sown that grow and expand our lives. I think you guys are getting messages and truth and clarity incoming messages in regards to not moving forward, not taking any action at this time. I believe you have an understanding, getting some type of wisdom there. But again, sometimes we move too fast. Sometimes the energy is at a rapid rate. You're like, oh, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. And then we're like, brakes. We got to stop. We require some type of balance. We require some type of pause or rest. Because right now, feminine is moving in silence, taking a leap towards long-term success and stability. A family long-term situation, playing the long game. She is not making any moves. She is not communicating. She is avoiding from things coming crashing down, avoiding tower moments. Yeah, holding back so he can move on and move away from some mental conflict. Yeah, in order to come together, moving on to calmer waters in order for union, for stability. Ace of Cups, holding back the Ace of Cups. Again, being independent, self-love, self-care, holding back and investing in oneself emotionally, getting oneself grounded and stable. Nine of Pentacles, Crown of Earth. That's Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Independent, stable, and secure in his own. Trying to master his material world. Trying to master his own stability, his own independence, right? Temperance, Eight of Cups, walking away emotionally, preparing for the future. Again, more water and more pot energy. It's like he's cooking up something. And then boom, walking away to take care of himself. Mother of Earth. Crown, King and Queen of Earth. Crown and Mother of Earth. What's the Three of Cups? So I think these are wise decisions there for himself. Okay. Tempering things out by having emotional harmony, but internally he's taking a mental rest, mental pause. He's following the intuition to tap into his inner knowing. Masculine is very intuitive as well. He just doesn't know it. He may not think it's intuition. He may think that it's a coping mechanism for himself. It may be him just trying to maybe even consult oneself, because it's like, I gotta know what I feel. I gotta know and heal. And then again, there's the Empress energy. So it's nurturing, taking care of, expecting, growing something. What's the Five of Pentacles? Nine of Wands, abandoning something. He's still pushing forward. It may look like he's abandoning things, leaving out in the cold, having abandonment issues, but the underlying energy, his emotions are all over. His emotions are all over the place. They're volatile. They're not on stable ground. So he's trying to get himself stable. Still trying to balance things out. Still trying to overcome those challenges. Nine of Fire, perseverance, right? Maybe outwardly having abandonment issues, but inwardly trying to overcome those. Yeah, overcome them fast. Eight of Fire, nine of Fire, Eight of Fire, trying to overcome those issues fast, in a rapid pace. Six of Wands. Yes, victory and success, because he's getting those messages of truth and clarity. Maiden of Air, that's a lot. Let's try that again. Clarify Six of Wands. Yep. Getting truth and clarity on what actions to take, what he needs, what fire, what passions he needs to hold near and dear to his heart. So he's getting that truth and clarity, not putting in any hard work, not putting in any effort. What's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Self-love, self-care, Ace of Cups. Even wanting that new beginning, because it's showing up inward and outward. Yeah, just navigating the little fire, the road of which he's traveling, an adventure, trying to navigate through that. What's the Seven of Swords? Deceptive, but again, he's coming off as deceptive, but inwardly he has all of those feelings, all of those emotions that's just running free. One more for the Seven of Swords, please. And he's building on that. He's building on those cups. We got 2 cups coming out. And if we're trying to get to the 10 of Cups, look at that. Trying to build on those emotions for the connection. Making the choice in love. He's manifesting. There's the King of Cups right there. And there's the Sun. Happiness. 2 of Cups. He's working on it. He's like, it appears that he's trying to sneak away. He's not trying to sneak away. He's building on those emotions. What's the Sun? Ten of Swords, not wanting things to be over. Ten of Air, I'm sorry. Just needing to get on stable ground. Again, not wanting things to keep happening, wanting to surrender, wanting to give up, and just get stable. A lot of this, we don't understand how much emotions affect the masculines. Masculines have spent a lifetime of hiding emotions, suppressing emotions, not expressing emotions, not being emotionally vulnerable. And then when they are felt and it's time to actually in real life show them in real life where it actually matters, it's a little hard. It's a little difficult. It's like bungee jumping for the first time. Sometimes it's hard to step off that ledge. You got to get your guts up. You got to get your nerves just right. You got to get your mindset right in order to just jump. Knowing that there is a cord that you're tethered to and it's going to bring you back up. It's not going to let you hit the ground. But you have to mentally and emotionally get yourself together in order to make that jump. Same thing with skydiving. Anything where it requires a lot of courage. Right now, the emotions that are being felt, he's needing to overcome those challenges. He needs to get the mental clarity and the mindset. He's taking a pause in order to follow his intuition. He's needing to get that mental pause in order to get that intuitive hit. All right. I digress. Clarify, High Priestess, for feminine. That was at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands, 10 of Fire, more burdens, following intuition. Feeling like there's a lot going on that she's being illuminated to. What's the Moon? Moving, trying to attract her desires, moving through more intuitive, more deep emotions, more unknown. But again, she's attracting her desires. She's going after what she wants. One more for the Moon, please. Going after what she wants. Balance, being fair, getting her justice. What's the... Okay. Taking a leap of faith. Tower, she's had, there's that epiphany right there. She's had that epiphany on those immature, fluttering, fleeting emotions. Immature emotions. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Long-term success and stability missing. Grabbing onto those things that she loves. Holding on to those things, of those memories of the past. Those past emotions. Let's get one more for the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Not wanting to abandon. Wanting to work with it. It's like thinking about the past, not wanting to actually walk away from it, not wanting to, leave it out, in order to gain, for one, stability, two, plant new seeds for them to grow. We can't forget about the past. The past typically is our lessons, and it's also the seeds that made us who we are today in order to get to where we're going later. So, not necessarily letting that go. Not balancing things out. Wounded warrior, balancing things out by slow movement, slow methodical movement. Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take, reciprocity, balance, fair. You got the Maiden of Earth, that's the Knight of Pentacles, moving slow, methodically, step by step, with care. Eight of Swords, mentally stuck. There's mirroring energy here with the Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles, holding back, holding on tightly to her dreams, her wishes, her hopes. Maybe even holding back and doing some healing, because again, there's still reflective energy of needing some healing. I have two cards of nurturing and healing energy for masculine. I imagine the same would be here for feminine. I do see two cards of burdens. I see the Tower twice. I mean, lightning striking. And this Tower moment in reverse could have been overcoming that, carrying the burden of the Tower collapsing. Let's get the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, carrying the burden, holding back emotions, holding back feelings. One more for the Ten of Wands. Holding back. See, there's the Judgment. Judgment about the truth and clarity that she's receiving, the downloads, the information that she's receiving in a sleep state, making a judgment call. So she's carrying a lot. Definitely carrying a lot. It's like the clarity that's coming about this relationship is pretty much coming to her. It's like she's wanting to go after what she wants. She's willing to keep things fair and balanced. She's just holding back at this time because there is some more healing taking place. And she's still holding on to her dreams and wishes too. What's the Tower in the reverse? Let's clarify that. What was the Tower in the reverse for? When the Tower being patient. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Ace of Swords. Clarity to get, okay, unclear. At a crossroads, things aren't clear, so she's not sure which way to go, which direction to go with this new beginning creation. Okay. Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands for me, please. Yeah. Trying to get a different perspective, looking at things from a different angle. Trying to be open-minded and change. Just a change of perspective. Shift from the old way of doing things to the new. More stagnancy, more movement, more spending time alone. It's a new cycle of that. The cycle of stagnancy is going to keep going on and on and on. The reason why, again, it's to overcome some things. It's to heal mentally. It's to heal emotionally. It's to heal the relationship so y'all can come together. It's to gain stability. It's Again, a lot of moving pieces in order for union and for a foundation to be laid as well. Let's clarify Hermit. Going within, in control of what actions you take. Blowing out the candle, blowing out the fire. What's the Five of Cups? Duality, balance. Yin and yang, darkness and light. Let's try that again. There's dark and light. There's good and bad days that we need to actually nurture ourselves through that, grow through that. Five of Swords. Yeah. Maybe playing mind, may appear to play mind games, being immature in passion and maybe even communication and actions being taken, but it's still sabotage, winning at all costs. It is having mental conflict, but it's moving forward. Let's get one more for the Five of Swords. Moving forward from heartbreak, transformation of that pain. Optimistic. There's that work. Hopeful. Putting in work. Doing some more inner work for a new cycle. Working on a new cycle to begin. Doing that inner work to get things started. Something fresh. Another cycle. See, again, we have several cycles. And did I have that light flicker? That was weird. Did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all caught that. But anyway. That goes back to the infinity. Cycles of waiting. Cycles of going within. Cycles of stagnancy. Cycles of being independent. Cycles of having the dark and within the light. And learning how to grow from that. You know? What's the patience? What's the Three of Wands? Yes, being patient, waiting is, again, consulting from a higher source, seeing things from a higher perspective, as well as having that structure, religion, that it's a higher knowing. It's again, I kind of stay true to so I can keep the story, because sometimes the cards don't change. They mean what they mean, you know. But the Three of Wands, going by the book, following the rules, waiting to in order for things to shift. What's the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers. Both are in hermit mode. Walking the path alone. I'm not even, that's just doubling up on that. Look at that. Going within, trying to get inner wisdom about this connection. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Page of air. Page of Swords. Collecting information. Getting those little bits and pieces of information. Getting downloads. More cycle of gaining information. I mean, Jesus. Knight of Swords, getting truth and clarity, rushing in to communicate, opening up communication, or even getting those downloads and intuitive clarity, moments of clarity. While doing so, again, weighing options. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I go? Defensive, guarded. But again, trying to temper yourself, weighing options, trying to temper that. See, more temperance energy, more patience, more waiting, more healing energy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Stop because of obsessive thoughts, controlling thoughts, negative behaviors, toxicities, and conflict. We're at a stop. We're at a standstill because of control. Conflict, competition, strife, addictions, negative mindsets, negative actions, negative ways of being. Just in all ways, we just don't move. Yeah, we gotta overcome that. We gotta take control. We have to step up, and there's the Emperor for the Empress. All right, let's get some romance angels. All right, masculine. Right now, I feel like we're at a actual pause, not making any movement or romantic gestures or actions being taken towards anybody, for the simple fact of healing, moving away from heartbreak and pain, growing from darkness and light, balancing things out, being fair, going after what you want, what you desire. Um, just honestly, at this point, I think we're both taking care of ourselves. And it says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. But it's also asking for patience, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life right now, masculine. And then boom, oh, that's new. That's new. If anybody's been following from the beginning, most of the time the calling in your soulmate comes either not at all, or it comes in on feminine side most of the time. I would say 90% of the time. This is new. This is new. Divine timing is at work in your love life, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yes, you are masculine. Moving on to mental calmer waters in order to come into union. He's holding back, resisting, trying to get stable on his own. Right now, we have pay attention to the red flags mutually. The signs are cautioning you. I feel like there's that devil energy, that conflict, that strife. Don't move. Being told not to move, not take any action, right? Pay attention to the red flags. It says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Just enjoy where you are. Grow from the darkness and the light. It doesn't have to be, just because there's conflict does not mean that we can't enjoy each other. Just because we're not seeing eye to eye here and there doesn't mean we can't learn and grow from each other's perspective. It doesn't mean that just because there's pain and sorrow doesn't mean that in this moment I can't appreciate my partner for who they are and what they're doing at this time. The feminine, free yourself, come out of that mental stagnation, go ahead and heal. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then boom, release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. More healing energy, more epiphany, more balance, more all of that, more religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and path. So just stay true and tap into your intuition, because I feel like that high priestess is for both of you guys. Let's get some Kipper. Very soon. Wealthy man, clearly decide what you want so you can be abundant for stability. Worth waiting for? This journey. Completion of this journey. Calling in your soulmate. Main, female. Yep. Now I'm going to keep going or think about that. That's simple. Pay attention to the red flags. It's going to be a sudden well. It'll benefit you in the long run when you are able to pay attention to those red flags. holding back, going within, being withdrawn, being patient, waiting, being independent, being stable on your own. It's just more of that energy of what's to come. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Express your love. Go ahead and make. Oh, goodness. Boom. Marriage. You mutually are thinking about marriage. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, honor each other. Honor and respect each other for who you are, what you're going through. Free yourself. You're in despair, feminine. It's time to change. Again, like I said, it's time to shift from the old way of doing things to the new way. Engagement. Again, toil and labor. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's what you're working on. Release your ex. Again, more change. Courthouse. Release your ex. I get time to implement some new structures, new rules, new laws, ways of doing things. Boom. I'm repeating myself again. All right. Final messages. All right, for masculine. Talking, interested in conversing more. Awaiting message arrives. Text, call, email hovering. I feel like he does want to speak, but he's just being patient. Not wanting things to be over. Just want to get on stable ground. Wanting to be solid, stable, secure. Preparing for the future. Moving on mentally, calmer waters, following his intuition to take that mental rest, mental break, mental pause. Not enough, frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. That comes with that Five of Pentacles energy here. Masculine. Okay. Oh, the chaser. He's chasing now. Chaser and codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issues. We talked about that. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. And then we got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. So a lot of that is again going back to those dredging emotions, not sure of what's going on with him internally, emotionally. He's needing to decide that, and in order for him to do so, he needs to get stable and grounded on his own. He's turning a blind eye to everything until he can get stable. Okay, mutual energy. Alright, so we got snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I feel like there's a lot of cleverness going on with the Seven of Swords out twice. Maybe you both are looking over your shoulder, trying to get some inner wisdom. I'm not picking up much on third party energy. Girl with the snake, empath, the narcissist paradigm, being charmed, used, enable boundaries. I feel boundaries again. Most of the time when I don't pick up on third party energy or narcissistic energy, empath, narcissist paradigm, that's with the conflict with the devil here. Being charmed or used, negative thoughts, negative ways of being internally is causing the conflict. So we'll say about that, the snake would be any negative entity. And that will be coming from both parts. Lightning, setting change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So there's a shift. You guys are working on getting things turned around. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling, sneaking away in order to grow and expand and nurture yourself with the Seven of Swords and the Empress as well. Then we got keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel like this is many options because you have the Two of Pentacles, Two of Earth. Do I leave? Do I stay? And you need to temper that energy. You need to be patient on weighing those options. Okay. And for feminine. Okay. One more for feminine. All right, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Then we talk about all of that. As far as the passion in your beginning, the ace of wands. You still have the overcoming obstacles, Nine of Wands out here, trying to balance that out, overcoming being mentally stuck, trying to heal through that, holding back while you heal. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. I do feel that with the Four of, what is this? The Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles. Holding back, but it's also holding on tightly to your wishes, to your dreams. Have faith, right? Then we got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I don't know where that's coming from, but I think that would be mindset and in thought. With the Ace of Swords out here twice, we have the Epiphany, the Towers, both internally and externally. I'm getting a lot of hits and downloads, especially with the High Priestess, a lot of movement through the dark and the unknown, things that are secret and being hidden. It's like you're just moving in silence and your mystery at this point. But that's outward appearance. We'll focus on the inside mostly. But then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date, maybe clearing that energy by just, going out having a little fun. The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Underneath the deck, we got the Runner. We have masculine being the chaser, and right now feminine being a runner. And it's all good. Like I said, we got to change that paradigm. Yesterday, we had both runner, chaser, in mutual energy, so we both were kind of on the fence here. But again, we'll get the balance. We just got to keep, a positive mindset. But thank you. That's all I have. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.